I'm back. I'm sorry, I wanted to just pause the video, but instead I stopped it. So the first video is being uploaded, and I think it will take some time to upload. And I was, yeah, yes. So there are a few templates that have these plus and minus buttons, and let me just inspect it for a minute, and let me show you that. Okay, this. There I have added some hidden fields as well, which I will block. So I have added hidden fields along with these one as well, and have given these names different names so that in every form, so that one hidden field does not interfere with the code of the other hidden field. So what these will the button will do, these buttons will update. Oh, it's working. I don't know why is this so. Oh, sorry, I'm in my localhost environment. In my localhost, this is working. As you can see, as I change the plus and minus numbers, these start to work. In this template, so what you need to do is you need to get the values from these hidden fields, and my JavaScript code will automatically update these fields. And that JavaScript code is supposed to be in the footer, and this is for that hotel and even. So this is the plus one. This particular code, that is the first code, is for this particular field in the image detail template. After that, there are some few more fields in the other templates, like if I go here, yes, here. As you can see, there are three other templates as well. So by default, the value of this template minimum value is 1, and these two buttons is 0, and the minimum value for the one above in the event description template will yes, here it is. The minimum value was 1, so I have set the minimum values as they are there in the design. So these particular codes, as I can say, for hidden field on hotel description page, for hidden field 1 2 3, so on and so forth. That's why I've tried to add as much comments as possible, so you don't need to get worry about these two. As you can see, I have hidden field value to, I've given different IDs to all these fields. So this is the plus function, and this is the minus function for this hidden field value 2. So if I go to hidden field value 1, so this is how they are working. So I just displayed this field as block in my inspect element, so that you know that these fields are getting updated properly. So let me go to hotel details as well. Hotel details. So if I click on this, as you can see, these values are being updated properly. So let me just inspect element. There should be, okay, there is the hidden field. Let display block. Okay, so all, as you can see, all the hidden fields get updated separately, so you can get the values of these templates and use it to submit the information through the form. This is the reset button. This is when someone wants to cancel this, so this will not only cancel this but also hide this as well. So as you can see, it cancelled and the values are reset to default values. And this is the applica button that will, when someone wants to select these particular values, they will select this, and then this will just keep these values, and this will then submit the form. So these fields in every page are working separately. If I just inspect them again and I display them as none again, so this is how the fields are working. So this is the hotel details page, and there was the event details page as well. This is again the carousel working properly in my local environment, and I have taken care of this responsiveness of all that. This is the minimum, this is the 320 pixel size, minimum size of any device. So everything is responsive up to 320 pixel size. So every template that I created is responsive. So, okay, so I guess this is just the other thing that I wanted to let you know, that in these, when you code these, I have added hidden fields with them as well. So these are not this type of hidden fields, but I have just displayed them as hidden fields. I have just displayed their value as hidden. So you can set their type as well. You will know it better than me. So this is how this all is working. I think the process starts from the home page and then it goes to the hotel page. I think you can start working on this from the home page. You can first sign in, sign up, or whatever you think you prefer to work on first. You can work on these as well. You can also work on the event search. So if someone searches the event, the event templates are all working. So you can start working on these. So when you come to the booking template, so I need a 2 days to complete this, or it may take 3 days. I don't know how much difficult work it is, and I don't know how much work is there for me. So there's one question I wanted to ask you, that I'll code this one, I code these three filters, I'll also add a map. So if have you any experience with the maps, because I don't have much experience and I just tried to add these complex maps when the other developer, the Umar, was not working a week or two ago. So after that, Giuliano just thought to hire you because I was unable to do this complex map task. Uh, right now, this looks simple, but I think I have done some JSBin code for this as well. Let me open the bin. So 2 weeks ago, I think this is the one. Let me see. As you can see, I've tried to code a lot of uh, JavaScript for the map. This is all the map control function of the Google API as I was practicing, along with the short course that I took on it. But I did not add any markers. I did not add different positions. So let me know if you can do this, because you have to connect this with the API of the hotels that Juliana will tell you about, because you have to connect that hotels API to this map API. And I think Umar had added some code a couple of days ago. When I first talked to Umar, why he was not responding, he said that I need to do some work on the hotel API that the other client has already have, and that API does not provide you the hotel addresses as longitude and latitude, because the Google Maps works on the longitude and latitude coordinates. It shows the markers on the basis of these coordinates. So he said he just had to convert all those maps addresses, hotel addresses, to the longitude latitude, and then we'll have to connect this area. So let me know if you can also add these control functions to the map as well, like the adding different markers, adding different areas. And I think the most difficult for me is to add this background red highlighted area that all the hotels are located within these premises inside of any city. So this is a difficult part for me because I've never done it before, I'll be honest. So let me know if you can add this. So after that, I can style all these markers and this area. This will be an image, this will be description of the title, and then you also have to connect this information here as well. I think this information will be connected through the API as well. So you will display this information through the API. I'll style it in the HTML, and then you'll also have to connect the API to the maps and show this, all of this. I could have created a dummy map, but I'll try to do it if I get some time. But this I think is difficult, a little bit difficult for me. So let me know if you can do this. this I think is all for the design. So let me know if you have any more questions about it. I'll be happy to answer it. Thanks a lot.